Hey everybody, this is Heather from Storing Up My Treasures at Blogspot, and I have a collective haul video that I wanted to share with you guys. I picked some stuff up from Joann's, Michael's, my local scrapbook store, and then a little independent dollar store that I've not been to before. So there's a lot of stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is the stuff I picked up at the little independent dollar store. It's independently ran, it's not a chain. So first of all, I picked these up. These are some bracelets. They're on this stretchy elastic cording, which you can just simply cut. And they're flat backed. And these are pretty good sized bling, basically, is what I'm going to use them for. And they're faceted. And I would say between each, there's probably 20 to 25 of the stones between each of those bracelets. I picked these up as well. There are 7 of these little corded bracelets, and I bought them for the beads. And so to either take apart and to use for rebeading things, or to just use the beads in layouts or projects and stuff. I really liked the colors and that some were metallic and earth tone, so I got those. We had these, they call them book rings, but they're jump rings. And so there's 10 in this metallic package, and there is 12 in this just plain silver package, and they're both 1-inch jump rings. I picked up these little mini colored clothespins. There's 50 of them in the package. I have some natural colored ones already, and I've been on the lookout for these colored ones, so I was excited to find those. These are actually party favors, and they're watches, and I liked these quite a bit. I thought that these would be really fun to incorporate in a video, in a layout. If the title was like, Time Flies, or Watch How She's Grown, or Time Gone By, or you're getting the idea. So anyway, there's 6 of them all together, and none of them are particularly bulky. I think this is probably the bulkiest one, and that's not really too bad. I picked up these. They're metallic buttons. There's 36 of them in the package, and they do all say Paris, Tokyo, Japan on the front. But on the back side of them, they're just plain metal buttons. And so I thought that those would be cool to use on layouts, and also especially if you wanted to play around with your alcohol ink. These are called adhesive letters and numbers, and they're brass colored. And I thought that these would be kind of cool and different to use for like monograms on layouts, or just, to do like single letters, or you could even spell out words if you wanted. It looks like I think there's pretty much like at least one of each letter, and there's several of here that have 2. Just picked up those. These are zipper pulls. They're earrings, but they are zipper pulls. And so I'm just going to pop off the little post backs on them and just use them for zipper pulls and layouts. There are 3 pairs, and there are 3 different sizes. So there's 6 of those total. The last thing I got from there were these. They're plastic soft sleeves to use for like trading cards, and they're just little plastic sleeves. And so I thought that these would be cool. I'm actually trying to think if there's a way I could use these to make like a little mini flip book. Like if I punched a hole in the corner and I like reinforced it with an eyelet, or if I use like those little white reinforcer tags that you use in office, from office supplies. Anyway, and then used one of those jump rings to put them all together. So I'm going to play around with these. I think that these might have some cool potential. And so if I end up making something with them, I will share it with you guys. It's everything from the dollar store. This is stuff I got from Michael's. The Michael's by my house is clearancing out all of their Martha Stewart luster glass microbeads and flocking powder. And if memory serves, the flocking powder was $2.49, and the luster beads were $3.49, and they ended up being like $1 or $1.25 less than normal price. I got pewter for the flocking powder. I really like that gray, and Florentine gold for the microbeads. And like this is a 3.2 ounce bottle, and this is 0.36 ounces. So this is a lot in there between the two. So that'll keep me good for a while. I bought a couple of their Studio G stamps. I had a 25% off your entire regular price purchase. So these worked out to be 75 cents each. This background polka dot stamp and this Matryoshka doll was really cute. And then I know you guys have seen lots of these, but I've not seen this particular style. And these reminded me a lot of like wooden alphabet blocks. So I picked up those. So that's everything from Michael's. My local scrapbook store, I went there on National Scrapbooking Day to see if they had any kind of special deals. And they didn't. I was kind of disappointed. But I still found some pretty cool stuff. I got some of these 7 Gypsies. These are the card holder tabs for their ATC carousel. I do not do ATC cards, but I liked these anyway. There's 20 of these in the package for $1. And I thought to like stamp on them with like white ink or like a chalk, like a lighter color chalk ink, or to use stickers on them or emboss them, or I don't know. I think that those would be kind of fun to play with. I got some Adirondack. This is the alcohol ink in Jupiter. I picked up a Adirondack paint dauber. That was $1. Adirondack paint dauber bottle. This was also $1. This is a shell pink. I bought 2, but the second one I bought, it was dry. Like the inside of that bottle was just a solid glob. So I obviously didn't test it, squeeze it good enough. But I saved the dauber top because I thought I could I'm going to work on getting the rest of that paint out of there. I just thought I could just screw that on the top of a different bottle, and then I would have a dauber top to use for something else. This is Vintage Attic Treasures by Melissa Francis, and they're chipboard, letters, numbers, shapes. They're all like this cream color with like a graph paper background. There was 97 pieces in here altogether, and I believe this was $2. They had some basic gray grab bags there, and they had their micro mono stickers, 4 of them of the same style for $4, so they ended up being $1 a piece. So this is the Max and Whiskers line, and this is the Hopscotch line. So I picked those up. This is from Bo Bunny. This is their Chunky Chips, the card chipboard alphabet stickers in their chiffon color. This was $1. This is a brand I've never heard of before. It's called 3 Bugs and a Rug. I've never heard of them before. This is called Chloe Borders, and I like these quite a bit. They remind me a lot of like pennant banner style stickers. So I picked that up, and I wish they would have had more because I definitely would have picked up more than one. That was $1. And then the only other thing I got at my local scrapbook store was I picked up some paper. There is no rhyme or reason to this paper. If I liked it, I bought it. So this is Cosmo Cricket. This is called circa 1934 Garbo. I love those typeset letters. And on the flip side is a polka dot, like a buttercream polka dot on like a greenish background. Webster's Pages. This is called Spring Market Gardener's Seeds, and I'm just going to crop this all up into individual packages to use for embellishments. And on the flip side is this kind of neat stylized tree. This next one is Making Memories, Vintage Findings. This is called Ad Findings, and it's basically, as you can see, just a whole bunch of antique looking vintage ads. And on the flip side is this really pretty scroll. This next one is for the Record, Echo Park. It's called Their Advertisement. Really teeny tiny white polka dot on a black background, and then on the flip side is this larger advertisements, and I'm probably just going to cut those up into larger sections and use those. This is an older basic gray. This is called Nook and Pantry. This is their rolling pin, and I'm just going to cut this whole thing up into border strips and paper strips to use. I really like that one a lot. And a cute kind of a mod polka dot on the background. This one is Life of the Party from Basic Gray, How You've Grown. I bought it for this measuring tape side, and then that's Distressed Red. And lastly is Echo Park Playground Heads Up 7-Up. And super cute Polaroids all over the front and teeny tiny hearts on the back. So that's all the paper I got from this local scrapbook store. Joann's is my last stop, and I picked up, I went to 2 different Joann's, one by my parents' house when I was down visiting, and then one by me. At the Joann's down by my parents, they were clearancing out a bunch of paper. So all of this scrapbook paper that I'm going to show you right here was 10 cents a sheet. This is me and my big ideas. This is called La Jolla. And this is all older stuff, guys. So this is the one side, and this is the flip. And this is a glossy, it's not a cardstock, but it's a glossy paper. This one is from Paper Pizzazz, I believe. Yeah, this is called Stamp Cutouts. This is super old. This is from 2002. But some of these stamps I really liked. So I liked those botanical ones on the top, those vintage ladies down there on the bottom and the pink background. I really liked that vintage baby carriage and that old-fashioned car. So I thought I'm going to play around with these and try to make my own embellishments. I have the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. And so I think I'm going to try to make like my own epoxy stickers with some of those stamps. This is also from Paper Pizzazz. This one is called, I think it's, yeah, Green Yellow Stripe. Yeah, real unique there. But I really liked this. It has like a distressed look to it, kind of a vintage, boy-girl friendly. This one is also from Paper Pizzazz. This one is called Sepia Music, and it's basically like a sepia wash sheet music paper. I really like that one quite a bit. I picked up several of those. I picked this one up. This is also from Paper Pizzazz. This is just called their tag, letters, and numbers. And then lastly is another me and my big ideas. This one is called Del Mar. I really like that background, kind of that crackled weather, distressed background. And on the flip side, this is okay. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like stylized flower paint splatter kind of deal. I bought it mostly for the other side. My parents' one also had these really nice Me and My Big Ideas flocked stickers. And so I'm going to use these for a layout for my boys. And I really liked how on some of these larger ones, they have this paint splatter background. So I thought that these would be cool to use my Mr. Huey's with and to try to spray some of the paper and incorporate that in with these stickers. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is I wanted to buy some border punches for myself, but I don't have any, and so I was kind of unsure as to which ones to get. Kraftinkate is her name. I'll put her YouTube name down in my notes. She uses a lot of border punches in her layouts, and I really like them. Her layouts are really, really cute. So I messaged her and I asked her if she would really pretty please either email me the names or just make a quick video and show me the border punches she has to kind of use them as a guide when I go shopping. And she very sweetly made a video. And so these are the ones I bought based off of her collection. So this is EK Success. These ones are not named, and it's like a doily. It's like a doily border, so it makes it really, really cute. I really like that one. That's probably my favorite out of all three of them. This one is called Notebook, and it makes a notebook punch. Notebook edge, I should say. And then the last one I picked up, this is from Fiskars, and this is Apron Lace. And so that's what the edge looks like. Really cute, kind of like a scalloped border with like a half circle in there as well. So anyway, that is everything I picked up. And it's a lot of stuff. So I'm probably going to put myself on a self-imposed shopping moratorium for a while because I have bought more than enough stuff to work with for a while. So hopefully here pretty quick I'll be showing you some projects that I've been working on. So hope you guys had a great Mother's Day, and for those of you that were lucky enough to get crafting stuff for presents, I hope you've had fun using them. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and happy crafting.